What? How you all doing? Don't worry, I'm not prepping for an entrance or anything. And I haven't burnt anything to the ground yet. I was presented with a surprise. Apparently, wife and I are going to be having barbecue. Well, kind of barbecue. She is well excited. This is the old not barbecue part of the food. Well, I mean, you could throw it on the barbecue, but I mean, parts of it will melt for sure. And you don't be wanting that, especially not for the cute wee dog. Yeah, we're having 6 beef burgers. 3 of those will be mine, I'm a fat bastard. And some reduced Lincolnshire pork sausages. Probably not from Lincolnshire. Not everything can be made in China, god damn it. It's barbecued hot chocolate, mate. No one can say I ain't a posh motherfucker. I know how to live. Oh, the good life. Oh, living like a king. I'm telling you. Might be old Lizzie's fucking jubilee, but I'm the king today. It's hardcore. I have had a great day, albeit slow and peaceful, and that's been forced. Because I made a joke today and it didn't go down too well, and it's been pretty much ordered that I go back to the doctors. So we decided, like, let's slow the day down. Right, it's not so much a joke, but I made a big C joke, right? Or I made an off comment. So I've had a lump in my throat for a long time. It's made my throat really sore, really quite painful for quite some time, like swallowing razor blades. And I'm constantly just kind of going, swallowing, you know? And it's not something that I do. And then all of a sudden the pain just starts going from my throat, and now it's all around the back of my neck, all down my back. You know, my lungs hurt and all that kind of stuff. And I cracked this comment and I was like, yeah, not funny. Not funny. I was like, no, I know it weren't funny. So, well, what if I just shit myself instead then? And that's fine. A lot more cheery than that last comment. So, because one of my humans is lesique, and I weren't feeling it, and I didn't think it was particularly fair to do my 10 till 2 thing. I just said screw it. The day was done. So, in the stead, I have played some games. I hung out with Divine, Inky, 3D, and we've rocked our way through Monster Hunter. Now I've got everyone except Dark Rider past HR 30, I think. Inky and Divine have managed to break it, where there's supposed to be an HR 50 cap, or there's supposed to be a cap, and like at HR 40 caps until you do the HR 40 quest. HR 50 it'll do the same, but because they've done a load of grinding when the cap happened, it looks like it saves your progress going through the quests. And so where it said like 40, now beat this monster, they'd basically done enough side quests to get up to like 55, which pushed them over the next cap. So they still obviously had to do the quest for the next cap to let them into the next quests, but like, as the second they finished it, there was no quest in between. It's like, hey, let's go into HR50. They haven't done HR50 yet, thankfully, but, you know, we then helped 3D do a bunch of rampages, which he streamed, which was hilarious because, my God, it was Cart City. I got stomped by an Apex Zenoga, like one shot, my health just disappeared. And I come running back out from the recovery zone, and as I'm doing it, I see 3D, like Benny Hill style, just run from the side of the screen into the center of my screen. This lightning flash comes across the screen, and he just gets steamrolled one shot. And I was like, whoa, brilliant, keep going. Fuck it. I just couldn't help laugh. And because I can't breathe very well, laughing was like the last thing I wanted to do. Then I played some Overwatch with Noodle. He played his first games today. He installed the game, his own choice, and we rocked our way through a couple of games. However, I didn't save them. I didn't record them because that's part of my 5-game thing, innit? That I'm trying to do to get the better, and like I said, I didn't record. Overwatch has a replay feature, apparently, so I can go back in, and I think it saves my last 10 matches. So I've lost a few, and I've won a couple as well. But this last one, or the last couple, I did all right on. So where I was bottom of team in Valorant yesterday, I was top of team in I think 2 matches. One on the losing team top, and one on the winning team top today in Overwatch. It was fun. It was losing team Healing Zenyatta and Diva tank. I avoided her to start with because just, but you know, yeah, it was all right. It was fun, and me and Noodle rocked about. He plays as Lucio just because Lucio's green, I guess, or like he wears green gear. He's a dude with big old dreads, rocks around, or like I guess he's rocking around with like a boombox or something, and he skates around and wall rides like Jet Set Radio kind of style. He's a neat character, but that's kind of one of DeWald's favourites. So DeWald 3D is going to have to fight for that character with Noodle. I still haven't done the rest of my the groove, but I'll get there. I think I'm supposed to be playing Risk of Rain 2 or something with Inky Divine and that tonight. So I might go and do that. But I did a naughty. I said, oh, am I going to buy any more e-waste this year? Like proper e-waste. It's like no more devices with perishable, non-user replaceable batteries and that. And I did. And these. Not a review, but just a quick thing to highlight, just in case anyone doesn't know. Asus ROG Cetra True Wireless Earbuds. Nifty little case. RGB to the nines. Thankfully, there's not RGB when they're in your lugs. It's like a charging indicator and that. But the case has got a little bit of RGB on it. 4.5 hours of battery life. 17 and a bit if you include the battery and the charge case, and literally just bought them to pair up with my laptop because my laptop is an Asus ROG Zephyrus G14, and I've got a Strix GL503 VM there from Asus, and then we've got a G550JK from Asus in the cupboard. They're there, so I'm a bit of an Asus whore, and then I've got an Asus ROG Strix Go 2.4 gig wireless headset, and then a Gladius 3 mouse, and I think what was it, a Pugio, or I don't know what the hell that's called, one of their mice as well. So I have a fair bit of Asus gear, but I just wanted to use them, the earbuds, for my laptop. Just so that I could like one ear in or one ear out, and just either listen to tunes or realistically to see if I could be a cheeky asshole and stream with them because they have a built-in microphone. But the microphone is trash, absolutely trash. Audio quality for the headphones themselves, they're like what, an £80 pair of earbuds, which is pretty expensive, but then it's Asus, and it's got like a low latency gamer mode, meaning that like someone has measured it at like something like 300 milliseconds all the way down to 80 milliseconds. So if you use them in regular, it's about 300. If you put it into gamer mode, the round trip is about 80 milliseconds. So I mean, that's neat. It's got ANC on it, active noise cancelling. What the fuck? I'm sorry, what is the point in noise cancelling in what is effectively, right, piece of plastic that goes in your ears and blocks your ears? See, there was another device out there back in the day, right? They're called earplugs. That's effectively what a pair of earbuds are. So having active noise cancellation is a bit redundant. If they fit properly, you're not going to have any sound going through. But it does have an ambient mode on it where it uses the microphone to allow you to hear what's going on outside. That's a bit more useful. They don't quite fit inside my fucking derpy shaped head to can make a complete seal. Plus I have piercings in my ears, so that they never will have a completely proper seal. But yeah, the sound quality is all right. You'd probably get just as a decent sound quality out of like a 30 quid pair of IEMs. So, you know, but it is Bluetooth. Like, Bluetooth's never going to sound super amazing, fantastic, especially not if I compare them to like a £300 pair of headphones I've got on my rack over there, but they are the fine. I also went for Asus because, as I say, I've got an Asus machine and they pair up with Armoury Crate, but not so much I've found with the desktop Armoury Crate. So I was hoping to have like firmware update features and that built into Armoury Crate on there, and microphone control features built into Armoury Crate, but not on the desktop. It does have a phone app. I'm not installing it. I don't care, because I only want them for my laptop, as I say, to listen to some tunes, some videos, podcasts, whatever. For them, for that kind of stuff, they are more than adequate. If you are playing games, they are more than adequate. If I'm listening to London Symphony Orchestra, not so much. You know what I mean? They've got just the right amount of grunt and just the right amount of range for gaming, light music listening, like metal and all that kind of stuff, and podcasts. If you want to do critical listening, don't use Bluetooth headphones. It's dumb. But for like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, that kind of stuff, they're fine. But the shite quality, the trash quality, there's a reason for it. So for anyone that buys a pair of those and you start to like, I don't know, let's say you activate a Discord call and all of a sudden the audio in your headphones goes to shit, because they sound all right until you activate the microphone. The reason for this, so that'll be like OBS, Discord, that kind of stuff. The reason for it is bandwidth, Bluetooth bandwidth. As soon as you activate that microphone, it's now having to transmit and receive. Whereas before it could dedicate everything to just taking audio in. All of a sudden, the quality going out sounds like an FM radio. The quality coming in sounds like an FM radio. It really does like tank the sample rate. It really does tank because of the bit rate. Would I still use them? Yes, possible. But just so people know, it's not the headphones. It's not the headphones. It's just Bluetooth. If you wanted something better, you'd have to get something with like a dedicated dongle, like from a Strix Go or the Corsair Virtuosos, or like who do the Arctis 7s? Is it the Steel Series? Whoever. You'd have to get something with a proper thing, but just to go outright over Bluetooth, these will completely the tank. That also includes if I was running DaVinci Resolve. As soon as DaVinci Resolve opened up, it tried to use, because these were my default communication device whilst they're paired, DaVinci tried to pull in audio or tried to take control of the microphone on these, so it then like tanked the audio. So I was editing a video with kind of like jank audio, and I was like, hang on a minute, if I just go into the settings and go to audio input output and then change the input to something that isn't default or these, my audio will come back. And it's the same with if you use Discord. If you want to use these for the audio and have another microphone, you'll get full quality. If you want to stream and use a different microphone, you'll get full quality. It's just literally as soon as you activate the microphone, because of Bluetooth bandwidth limitations, you will end up with pretty terrible audio. It is possible. You will be able to play, you will be able to listen to tunes, but it will sound like it came from a cheap pocket radio from the late 90s, early 2000s, but I just figured I'd throw them out there. I do kind of like them. I do often wish that I had a pair of earbuds that I could just stick into my fat head, that I only had to have one. I say that, but then I've got these, which are the Pixel Buds from the Googs, but they pair up with my Pixel 4. I ain't using them with my laptop because I'd have to end up fighting with my Pixel for what connects to what kind of thing. I wanted something dedicated. So there you go. I have yet another pair of headphones, earphones, or whatever. Yeah, I just want to throw that out there if anyone finds my vlog and gets to the point where I talk about the Cetras, it's not the Cetra's fault. It's Bluetooth's fault. But I will, just because I'm a cheeky git, occasionally stream with these, and you can hear the shit audio quality from the microphone. But realistically, if LOL Tyler 1 can stream using a 40 quid headset mic, you could get the fuck away with using these. Don't be a bitch. So, just to prove a point. But I'm going to head the off. This is like now turned into a 50 bajillionth year the video. And I'm going to go and play CSGO, probably against bots. Valorant, I can be bottom scoreboard hero again. And then do a practice match of League and Dota. I'm going to get these mechanics drilled into my head. It's not that difficult. The shooters are going to be the most difficult part for me, I think. But the other stuff, not so much. So I'm going to go see what everyone's doing. And that is that. So I hope you're well. And I'll see you all, with a bit of luck, in the next one. What I really need is an Asus sponsorship and a ROG Phone 6 when they come out. Never gonna fucking happen. The day that I ever get a sponsorship is the day that, like, I don't know, rainbow starts spraying out of my ass and I don't swear and I'll be sat there like fucking Garth from Wayne's World where he's rocking their full Reebok shit. So like, people just do things because they get paid. That's just really sad. Never gonna fucking happen. Whoa. See ya.